Hey, and welcome to another episode of Formula Random. I managed to drag my competitors away from Disney Plus for an hour, so
And then
I'm going to take as long as I can with the match just to keep them away from it. Because too much Disney Plus can make you go crazy. But
I disagree.
yeah, we're gonna test that theory.
But yeah, no, it's I never didn't plan it this way, but we've got a Disney animated match today. It just happens to coincide with the
Yeah.
release of Disney Plus. It wasn't planned at all, but but I've got James here. James, how are you feeling about this match?
Oh, I'm excited. You know, I'm a huge Disney fan, as you can tell. But you know, it's always fun to do movie trivia, especially in a simple category that you know you love a lot. So I'm excited to do this. I know everybody here is a fan of Disney animated movies, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get started.
And also here we've got Nick. Nick, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. Just trying not to psych myself out because Disney. I mean, yes, I love Disney, but there's a lot of Disney films and a lot of questions. So I'm hoping to keep up as well as I can and have a good time. So you know, it's stuff that I hope to be competitive in. So I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and you'll notice that there's no Andrew. I did promote there was an Andrew here, but unfortunately I was an idiot and gave him the wrong month when I asked him if he could be in this match. So and he couldn't be here today.
Oh, we scared him away. He was just so.
But the way the match works is it's going to be 30 main round questions, and then we go into a 3-minute speed round. Pretty much straightforward. So the first question that we've got is,
all right.
What is the name of the arcade where Ralph and Co reside in Wreck-It Ralph?
Wow, man.
Also, a shout out to Nazario Montenegro. He helped write the questions for these.
Oh boy.
Do we have repeats, Malcolm? Just checking.
You do have repeats.
How many?
3 repeats, and you got no challenges. But I'll sort it out at the end if you do have a question about any of the questions. Just because live videos are really difficult when it comes to challenges. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick.
I don't think it's it's the only thing I could think of. Penny's Arcade.
And James.
No, I completely blanked.
It was Litwax.
Litwax. Yeah, Litwax Arcade. That's it. Yep. Yeah.
The next question is, which 1940s animated movie includes the segments The Martians and the Coys, Casey at the Bat, and Peter and the Wolf? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James.
Make Mine Music.
Nick.
I put Fun and Fancy Free.
Make Mine Music is correct.
Damn. I knew it was one of those two. Darn it.
Next question is, Paul Harris voiced Baloo Bear in Jungle Book, Little John in Robin Hood, and what character in the Aristocats? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nick.
Thomas O'Malley.
And James.
Thomas O'Malley, the Alley Cat.
That is correct. The next question is, in Alice in Wonderland, what is the name of the poem recited by Tweedledum and Tweedledee? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James.
No clue. Which way did you go?
Nick.
And I thought it'd be clever. I put to and fro.
It was the Walrus and the Carpenter.
The Woolworth and the Carpenter.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of.
Nope.
I knew that. I knew that.
If anyone misses this next question, I don't know what to say. If you follow the second star to the right, head straight till morning, you'll arrive where?
Okay. That's fair. That was a fair assessment.
And Nick.
Neverland.
And James.
Neverland.
The next question is, in The Sword in the Stone, Merlin teaches Wart life lessons by turning him into animals. Name 2 of the animals he is transformed into. And Nick has just recently watched Sword in the Stone. We'll see if that paid off.
my wife did. I did not.
James.
A fish and a squirrel.
Nick.
I put a squirrel and a fish.
That is correct. The other one was bird.
Bird. Yep.
And the next question. In 101 Dalmatians, how many puppies are actually fathered by Pongo and Perdita? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. James.
15.
Nick.
15.
That is correct. In the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Pooh has a nightmare about 2 kinds of creatures. Name them.
The spelling's probably going to be completely wrong, but
Yep.
Luckily, it's not a spelling bee.
it's true.
But James
Heffalumps and woozles.
and Nick.
Slightly different. Heffalumps and woozles.
That is correct. The next question is, in Lilo and Stitch, the Galactic Federation can't destroy Earth when Stitch arrives here because the planet is a protected habitat for what endangered creature?
Ooh. Damn. Whatever.
Nick.
This is totally incorrect. I just thought it was funny. I said cockroach.
James.
You're not far off. It's mosquitoes.
Okay. It's like I knew it was a bug of some sort. Damn.
I swear to Zoe put this question into school with me. The correct Fleur de Fleur can be found in what 1980s Disney film?
I did not understand what you said, Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Malcolm, if you don't mind.
The character Fleur de Flam can be found in what 1980s Disney film?
Lurid or Flan?
I'm just going to take a guess here. Okay.
James.
I'm still not quite sure what you said, but I'll say the Black Cauldron.
Nick.
I also put the Black Cauldron.
That is actually correct.
With a name like that, it seemed appropriate. All right.
Yeah. With the fact that it was spelt like this, I have no idea how to pronounce it.
Okay.
Okay, well, that actually makes more sense now that it's blank.
I
Okay,
think you were pretty close there, Mom.
that's pretty good. Yeah, Nazario was just being mean in that one.
The next question is, in Meet the Robinsons, who is the bowler hat guy revealed to be?
Oh, jeez.
Crap.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nick.
I don't have the character's name. I just put the main character in the future.
James.
I said his father.
Both is incorrect. It was Goob, Lewis's roommate from the orphanage.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the roommate. That's
I couldn't remember the relation.
Oh.
I remembered he was a little kid at one point. But
that's right. That's right. Yeah. Dang. Okay.
In Bolt, he refers to the bad guy as the Green-Eyed Man. What is the villain's actual name?
Ooh. That's a good, really good question. Why not?
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jay.
obviously, the villain in that movie is John Travolta.
Yes, I'll agree. I just put Walter because I couldn't think of anything.
James, what did you say? My computer froze up, so.
I said John Travolta.
Oh, right. The answer was Dr. Calico.
Dr. Calico, well, because of the black.
What a stupid movie.
I agree, but I recently watched it too. Damn. Anyways,
The next question is, in The Princess and the Frog, who marries Tiana and Naveen?
what is her? Oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying. I know that. Oh my gosh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nick.
Oh, this is gonna make me so mad. It's Mama something, but I put Mama Bodie. Ugh.
James.
You just put too many letters. Mama Odie.
Odie! Oh no! Oh, that makes it even worse. Oh no! Oh, jeez.
The next question is,
Oh.
what Disney animated film features the voices of Damon Wayans Jr., T.J. Miller, and Scott Adsit? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
I don't have any.
Nick.
Yeah, I completely blanked.
James.
Yeah, I don't know this either. I said Wild Frank.
Oh, I know what it is now.
It's Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Oh. Anyways.
The next question is, The Rescuers was the first Disney Animation Studios film to get a theatrical sequel with Rescuers Down Under. When were both movies released?
Both released. Ooh. Mm.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James.
I know when the first one was released, but I'm not sure about the second. 77 and 90.
Nick.
77 and 90.
That is correct.
Man.
The next question is,
Cool.
the 3 Caballeros are Donald Duck and what other 2 characters?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James
Panchito and Jose.
Mhm.
and Nick.
And obviously Rooster Cogburn and Goofy. Uh,
The next question is, what kind of alcoholic beverage is dropped into the barrel of water that later makes Dumbo and Timothy drunk? I was kind of relieved when they took this scene out of the live action version.
yeah, that would have been really creepy, especially with Tim Burton.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nick.
Is it absinthe?
James.
I said rum.
It was champagne.
Champagne.
I don't remember that.
In Pinocchio, the boys that get turned into donkeys in Pleasure Island are later sold for work. Name one of the places that they get sold to.
Ooh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James.
I said a factory.
Nick.
I put a mining colony.
I will give you mining colony because the answer was salt mines or circus.
That's fair. All right. Cool.
The next question is, in the Lion King, after Scar asks Zazu to sing something with a little more bounce in it, he sings what Disney Worldwide's theme song?
Shoot.
5, 4, 3.
Can I get a repeat? I'm sorry.
Yep. In The Lion King, after Scar asks Zazu to sing something with a little more bounce in it, he sings what Disney Worldwide's theme song?
So you need the ride, not the name of the song.
The name of the song.
Okay. All right.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Ah, shit. Sorry, I ran out of space.
James
It's a small world after all.
Oh,
and Nick.
I just thought of the I'm Just a Lovely Bunch of Coconuts song. It is. That is the right one.
Yeah.
Gone with my gut.
Yeah, Lovely Bunch of Coconuts, I believe, was earlier than that scene.
It was. Yep.
The next question is, in Dinosaur, a young orphaned iguanodon named Aladar is adopted by a family of what type of animal? I wonder if Caleb Boatman has worked out what a triceratops is by now.
Or if JTE can pronounce it. Triceratops.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nick.
Is it muskrats?
James.
Lemurs.
Lemurs.
That is correct.
Similar, but not the same at all.
The next question is, what are the names of Hades' minions in Hercules? Matt Coons is a message for James.
What did Kern say?
He said kick some ass. Nick.
Is it pain and misery?
James.
Pain and panic.
That is correct.
Golly, man. Okay.
The next question is, what Disney song features the line, "In our thundering herd, we feel a lot like cattle"? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James.
Said just across the river.
Nick.
I put Make a Man Out of You.
You've got the right movie. It was a girl we were fighting for.
Oh, yes.
Oh, damn. That's even Mulan song.
Yep. Okay.
The next question is, what animal does Robin Hood disguise himself as when he participates in the archery tournament?
What is that?
Your wife's going to be so mad.
Yes, I agree. Well, this is also one of my favorite Disney movies. I'm going to be mad at myself. No.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nick.
It's the wrong type of bird. I put a turkey.
James.
I believe it's a stork.
That is stork is correct.
Oh, man. That really annoys me. All right.
The next question is, what does King Louis want Mowgli to tell him in exchange for his help to stay in the forest? I'll give you a free repeat on that. But
thank you.
What does King Louis want Mowgli to tell him in exchange for his help to stay in the forest?
What's he tell him?
Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James.
How to make fire.
Nick.
The wording's kind of iffy on it, so I understand if you're questioning it. I put the secret of fire.
I'll give you that. I mean,
Yeah.
secret how to make fire is pretty much the same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
The next question is, what two types of animals are always by Pocahontas' side? Also, in relation to the Robin Hood question, Nicholas Turk has a good pun for that. He thinks it was a hawk eye.
Good one. Good one. What's the other one? Oh no.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nick,
I could only think of one. I only thought of the raccoon. Couldn't think of the other.
James.
It's a hummingbird and a trash can.
Hummingbird. Yeah.
That is correct.
Forgot about the hummingbird. Darn.
The next question is, what organization do Bernard and Bianca belong to? But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James.
I couldn't pull it. Oh,
Nick.
I intentionally put NRA, but I put National Rescuers Alliance. Did not mean to put NRA.
It was the IS, the Rescue Aid Society.
Rescuers Aid. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
In,
Rescuers.
in Alice in Wonderland, when Alice tries to pass through the small door, the doorknob tells her, "Sorry, you're much too big. Simply blank." But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. James.
Simply Go.
Nick.
Alice Wonderland being the way it is, I put Simply Too Big.
It's not. You're simply impassable.
Impassable. Okay. All right.
What character from the 100 Acre Woods says the quote, "I'm not in the book, you know"?
From the
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. James.
Is it Owl?
Nick.
Nah, that's what I should have gone with. I just went with Kanga.
It's Gopher.
Gopher.
Oh,
Oh, good old Gopher. Yeah.
The next question is, what valley do Mickey, Goofy, and Donald live in the film Fun and Fancy Free? About 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick.
Green Valley.
James.
I said the Elias Valley.
It was Happy Valley.
Happy Valley. The other obvious one.
And your final question of the main round is, what movie features a hamster named Wino and a cat named Mittens? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. James.
Bolt.
Nick.
It is Bolt.
That is correct.
Well, I'll take 30 or 33%.
Right, we go into the speed round. So I set up the timer. But
That's how long? How long's the speed round?
3 minutes.
Okay. And do we lose points if we get it wrong or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Right, the timer is set up. Just to recap the scores going into this, we've got James in the lead with 18 points,
Ooh.
and Nick is in. We've got 10 points. And the first question for the speed round is: who is the only Disney villain to never actually appear on screen in their respective Disney movie? And 5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Nick.
I didn't get anything in time.
James.
Nope.
It was Man from Bambi.
Oh, duh. So easy, yet we all forget. Yeah. Oh, man.
But the next question is: which Disney movie boasts the only soundtrack for an animated movie to be certified diamond by the Recording Industry Association of America? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nick.
Is it Lion King?
James.
I said Lion King, but I want to change it to Frozen.
It is Lion King.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I thought so.
Which does actually surprise me that it isn't Frozen. But the next question is: was the only Disney animated song to win a Grammy Award for Song of the Year? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Repeat the question.
Yep. What is the only Disney animated song to win a Grammy Award for Song of the Year? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Nick.
I also went Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
You both had the wrong movie. It was A Whole New World from Aladdin.
I had that first and I changed it.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And this will be the last question in the speed round. Which I'll still ask, even though it's clear who's winning. But what character said this quote? You don't have time to be timid. You must be bold and daring.
And it was what? Sorry, can you repeat? Sorry.
Yep.
I know it doesn't matter.
Which character said this quote? You don't have time to be timid. You must be bold and daring.
Man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick.
Oh, of course it's Simba. I don't know. That's not right.
James.
Lumiere.
That is correct.
Lumiere.
Which means, and your winner
Mm,
is James the Gator White.
nice.
James, how do you feel about your win today?
Oh, I'm obviously happy to get the win. You had some really, really tough questions in there for me. So I'm happy that I got as many as I did, to be honest with you. A lot of those movies I haven't seen in a really long time, and I need to refresh my memory on them. But there's a good portion that I know inside and out, so I was happy to get some questions from those movies.
Nick,
how do you feel about
I think I did pretty good, about as well as I thought I would. I mean, I watched as many movies as I had access to, and luckily a handful of those popped up today. But no, I had fun. It was a good time, and there's some of those I should have known and I didn't. yeah, we both deserve
Shut
that.
up, Kearns.
Anyways, but no, it was, I as always, you wish you gotten a few more questions than you did, but I still had a fun time and was happy to do it. So,
but James, is there any other Full Metal random match you want to throw out a challenge for? I think you're down for a few others. That's not free.
I'm still waiting on Parks and Rec, Malcolm. I'm just sitting here waiting for it. If you can't beat them, sweet 'ems. Let's go.
I mean, that's definitely going to come early next year. Nick, is there any Full Metal random matches you want to throw out a challenge for?
I threw this challenge out on the Facebook page, but it's in a little different category. But I would love to throw out Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know that show like the back of my hand, so I would love to get on a match with that one.
Yeah, I can definitely make that happen. There's a few Avatar matches there, but I definitely can make one happen. But Nick, where can people find you online?
Oh, you can mainly find me on Facebook at Nick Carley, Carley. That's my most active one, and just involved in all the trivia leagues and whatnot, and hanging out with everybody there. So if you're interested, just send me a message.
James, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. All there under my name there at Gator24, G4TOR24. You'll see me posting movie reviews, random nonsense, and all that good stuff.
And you can find me all over the place. On Sundays you can find me on Take 3 hosting Rankum. This Sunday is going to be top 12 Star Wars themes featuring the James. I was trying to point, but
sorry,
it wasn't
on the wrong pipe there.
Yeah. Also featuring Kearns as well, among with and Kristen and Manning. So that's going to be a lot of fun. You can find me doing Formula Random. Next week is a match no one's really been constantly badgering me about, but we're finally getting the A24 match between Aaron J, Dustin Mason, and Zach Ford. So that's going to be a really interesting match.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find me competing all over the place. But yeah, and Twitter, Letterboxd, Stardust at Melkor. And until next week, stay random.